Hello friends, welcome to my channel FinTech Logics. So today we will talk about part 2 where how digital payments is changing. So we have talked about payment processing and now we talk about reconciliation. If you have not seen my earlier video, I'll provide a link here. Please have a look. So primarily reconciliation in digital payments is done for with the help of data. So it is a data management work that helps in doing a transaction matching, that means from internal and external systems. It also takes into account your exception handlings, recurring payment failures and retries. That ultimately helps us to sign off or close our books, and this is also very essential for regulatory reporting purpose and for smooth running of any lending system. So a reconciliation scenario can come because of many reasons. So it might be your payoffs, it might be your collections, it might be your disbursements or regular payments and all. So what are the enhancements which have happened in recent past that are making this journey a lot more smooth? So the first one in this item is real-time reconciliation. So as per the old process, there was a reconciliation which was done either at the end of the day, end of the week, end of the month, where manually we used to match incoming and outgoing payments with our dues and other events to understand that okay, if all the items are reconciled or not. But with the enhancement in technology, we are doing now a real-time reconciliation. So as and when your daily batch runs, or it might be your RTGS payments, as and when there is a due and there is a payment, the automated reconciliation piece works real time. So by the end of the day, when you would have done with your process, your all your reconciliations would have been also done. The second aspect here is multi-system automated matching. So now a payment can be collected from multiple sources. So either it is through recurring payment, or even if it fails by a NACHA, and in that case customer might opt for a manual payment from his wallet or bank account as a biller. So from multiple systems, if the amount is coming, then also there can be a matching done to the parent due. So that is the part of automated matching which is done multi-system. So this also helps in get identifying duplicate payments and also taking proper measures for that. Now the third thing is related to automated compliance checks. Now in a typical lending system, there can be few thousands of transactions every day. So to check every transaction from in compliance angle, it might be different kind of compliances, is a tedious task. So there was a need always to do a automated compliance checks, and now with tech enhancement, these processes can be done by configuring these rules in a system and checking for every transaction made for any kind of compliance breach. The next one is about unified dashboards. So now previously we were facing a huge issue because there was no centralized place where all your incoming, outgoing, your failed payments, retries can be checked. But with development of data and analytics and centralized data processing systems, a unified dashboard is being possible that can not only give you granular level of data, but also it can give you aggregated data for your unified dashboard need. The next one is multi-system reconciliation. So we talked about real-time reconciliation. And we will also talk about multi-system reconciliation. So if multiple systems are also involved for a single due, the example that I was giving for one due failure where your nacha has failed and the customer is trying to make a payment from his bank account or wallet manually. Now there are possibilities that there can be a double payment. Your nacha gets cleared at a later point of time, and also the customer would have made a payment manually. Now systems have been already there how both these payments can be identified. One of them can be considered as a duplicate payment, and it can go for a further processing that okay, either you will give refund to the customer or it can be treated uh, uh, as a payment for future based on customer's consent. So multi-system reconciliation is helping a lot in this aspect. Now the next thing is about omni-channel enrichment. So enrichment is a process where uh, we enrich our payment records with information provided from either from your reference data or master data or from some other channels, right? So it might be a very simple scenario that okay, customers payment record has only initials or a customer ID, and you enrich it by getting a customer name from some other channels. So enrichment is now possible taking multiple systems data into account, and that is helping a lot in correctly identifying the payment records for any kind of matching or reconciliation purpose. Now the last but not the least is automated reporting. So the reporting, as we discussed about compliance needs or for regulatory or for your central bank, is a tedious task where they would have specific formats in which the payments reporting are to be done. Now with the help of technology, these reports can be generated uh, in a very stringent timeline, probably on a daily basis also. That takes care of your manual labor in creating these reports. So these are the items which are helping a lot for reconciliation purpose, specifically for the payments that is happening in lending. Now there are a lot of the shelf products which are available for recon in market. So normally reconciliation products need a lot more depth into understanding of the payment ecosystem. So that is why lenders normally opt for these costs, and they get benefited by saving a lot of effort. So some of these are like your Numentia or a Jong or a Germany or Zero, which are helping or which are there in market, helping a lot for your reconciliation purposes, specifically for your payments. Now this is all about reconciliation. Now in my next video we will talk about how security aspect has been brought forth in payments that is helping in our day-to-day need. Thanks a lot for watching my video, viewers.